My favorite movie ever made. Look at this. You see that? That is all torn and ripped up because I watched this movie so much that this is literally falling apart. I probably am going to have to rebuy this movie at some point. But, or I should just rebuy a Criterion and buy a normal Blu-ray so it doesn't rip up like this. But, yikes. But, honestly, this is a fantastic movie. This film is directed and written. Part of it is written by Wes Anderson. I'm forgetting the other writer's name. This is based on a Roald Dahl book that Wes Anderson really loved as a child, and he adapted this movie because he loved the book so much. And one of the great features about this movie, I'll pull this out here, is it is one of the most accurate films to a book ever made. Because you see it right here. This is the title listing of the chapters. So it takes the chapters from the actual book and makes this film somewhat formatted I can't say the word, but similar. It plays out like it's a book, chapter by chapter, and it has a great tone. I love this. I love the dialogue and scripting, and especially the voice acting. Everyone in Wes Anderson movies all talk dry and serious, but the voice cast that they got to do this were perfect. I'm not going to name everyone in the cast, but some of my favorites are George Clooney, of course, as the main character, Bill Murray, Owen Wilson's in it for a little bit. He's in like one scene. Meryl Streep is fantastic. Just a lot of great cast. The cast is phenomenal for this movie. It is so freaking good. The animation is just, oh my gosh. And the cinematography, just phenomenal stuff. I mean, there are so many shots that I'm just like, woo. And all the characters are very memorable. They play off each other really well. There's a little song in the movie, Bogus Bunsen Bean, one fat, one trunk, one mean. Those terrible crooks as if they look through on a leak what I mean. I don't know how I remember that so well, but yeah, it's a great song. It was actually somehow, I don't know how I know this. It was recorded in the same studio that they recorded the Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack. Like the songs, not the actual composition, like the score. But, it's a really great film, and I highly recommend this movie. This is the first Wes Anderson film I saw, obviously, because most of his films are rated R movies. I think the only one I've ever seen, I think I saw Moonrise Kingdom at least one time. I know I saw Isle of Dogs. In fact, that's another one of my favorite movies that I probably should revisit, but I'm too busy watching this, for some reason, this, this. This. I don't know if you can see that. I gotta watch all these. A lot of this. I'm still watching through these, but and I'm going to buy some more movies to watch too over the break, but at least, I got this one to do too, but I at least got through these two, and now this one I can add to the pile, but these are great. This is a really great movie. It's my favorite movie ever made because I think it's hard to explain, but it explores such simple ideas. It's a simple story. If I told the plot to you, it would play out like this. A fox, who is now a family man, decides to go back to stealing stuff from farmers and then gets everyone in his community in trouble. but it's so much more than that. There's themes, there's actual interesting ideas being presented through this film in such a simple and fascinating way. It's so creative, it's so inventive, it has such a great score, has such a great atmosphere and tone. It has a really great song that I already mentioned. I mean, there's so many great elements that work to make this movie as great as it is. And I don't think I've ever seen a movie that I've liked more than this, besides like maybe Nightmare for Christmas. But that movie I like because of the age I was at. I was just getting into movies, and I was getting into this kind of darker, weirder crap. I loved movies like Beetlejuice at the time, and so that movie was a very good, like, wow. That was just frustrating. It was just fun seeing movies like that. But this movie is actually what has inspired me to kind of filmmake and do new things. Sorry, I'm messing with this thing here. I don't know why I'm doing that. But, it's a great movie, and I highly, highly, highly recommend this film. Because you may not like it as much as me. And you may not like it at all, but there are a lot of things to appreciate about it. And I think majority of people who see this like the movie, if not love it. And yeah, I mean, this is one of my favorite movies ever made for a reason. So, very, very good movie. Check it out.